For number 49, we're asked to find the domain. So a couple of different ways you can do this. First thing, I always recommend when you're trying to find domain that you graph it in your graphing calculator and kind of see what's happening. And then you look at the table. So you're looking for errors in that table. And if you see them, sometimes that can be kind of pretty obvious what the domain is. But really what you're looking for is you're looking for any real number that would cause this function, f of x, to be undefined or a non-real answer. So a non-real answer would be like square root of -7 or something. Now for this one, since we don't have the square root of anything, we don't have to worry about getting a non-real answer, but we do have to worry about not getting or we want to avoid an undefined answer. So this 2x plus 1, if that denominator equals 0, we have a problem. We have an undefined answer. So you want to figure out the number or numbers that would cause that denominator to equal 0 and then exclude them from the domain. Say, hey, cannot equal this specific x number, but everything else is okay. So the way we do that is we take 2x plus 1 and we set it equal to 0 and solve it. So by doing this, we find the one number, in this case, that x is not allowed to be. So if I were to plug in -1/2 there, 2 times -1/2 plus 1, you get -1 plus 1, which would be 0. That's bad. We want to avoid that. So our domain here is going to be every real number, so we're going to denote that by that, except -1/2. So that would be the set notation for that. If you were to draw this on a number line, if perhaps the multiple choice options asked you to list an interval notation, the best way I think to do that is to draw a number line. -1/2 is the only number out of every single real number that domain is not allowed to equal, so we're going to put a hole there. But everything else, everything that's more positive than -1/2 or in the negative direction is okay. So how that would look is -∞ to -1/2 union -1/2 to infinity.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.